Yo, what's up everybody? I am back here on the channel once again bringing you guys some more DLC content. Now I know you guys must be tired of me covering DLC, but I've only covered it a couple times and I feel like this is the final thing I have to cover. As you know, DLC is coming in two parts and this is part one of that. DLC is coming in a couple days, so I'm very hyped for that. Just a day before my birthday, which is great. But I think we should get right into it, man. I just want to cover the confirmed mons that are coming back for part one and going more in depth. Because last video where I was talking about the returning mons, it was kind of brief, didn't really go over it too much, and I'm going to use Showdown for a reference for today, just going even more in depth just to see how the impact of the metagame and my thoughts of them currently, because I had different thoughts before, because the metagame is pretty different now, just because of the hidden abilities that came out and certain mons that got banned. So let's start off with Slowbro, the first thing that caught my eye. So Slowbro, let's use this for reference. So I feel like before, when Dracovish was still in, like Slowbro was really good, and while it still will be, like as a pivot with teleport stuff like that, with the abundance of ghost types, hard hitting ghost types, I feel like if you're gonna run defense on it, it's gonna be really frail on the special side. So I don't know about that. As well as Hydreigon with Dark Pulse. Like what else? I wonder how much it takes from Bisharp and knockoff, shit like that, you know. But like I said, the main problem for this is gonna be ghost types, and special in general, special ghost types. So I wonder what the build is going to be for Slowbro, because obviously the main or the obvious one is to go like max defense HP, but you kind of want to spread it out. I feel like now that Dracovish is gone, you don't really have to worry about that anymore. So Slowbro's a little interesting. I used to think it was going to be broken, but it's in a good spot. It's in a decent spot, I guess. Possible set will probably be like Scald, Teleport, Slack, and what else, man? Am I missing something? Teleport, Slack. Dude, I know there's another move. I don't know. I think Ice Beam. I don't even know, bro. Like, what is another thing I can run? Maybe like a stab psychic move, but I think Scald Teleport Slack Off is like mandatory. What else? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure. I'm just blanking right now because I know I had a set for Slowbro already. So let me just not trip on it. Honestly, yeah, I can't think right off the bat, but my bad, guys. But it's definitely just these three moves and like another move. Um, and the spread, like I said, I don't know what the spread is, so that's going to be something interesting to look out for. So the next one I want to look at, let's see. Okay, let's look at Chansey. Now, as you know, Chansey gets teleport, I believe. I think I'm pretty sure it does. Everyone was talking about it. Yeah, teleport. Teleport's gonna be great for this mon. Definitely a great check to Volk, which is a mon that I'm gonna be covering very soon. And it's gonna be really strong. But Chansey's a great wall against it. Like we already know what Chansey does, Eviolite, shit like that. Probably soft boiled, seismic toss. This is probably like a sample set. Like I'm just thinking right off the bat here, and maybe you can run aromatherapy, wish, just stuff like that. Protect. So yeah, Chansey, it's pretty self-explanatory. You should know what Chansey does. So definitely gonna be a top 5 mon in my opinion, rivaling Clef and such. So let's move on. Don't want to talk about Starmie. So let's look at Azu. I really like Azu as a breaker. Let's look at Azu real quick. I wonder what set it's gonna run. Like obviously it's gonna run huge power, but like it's gonna run like the drum or banded. But let's look at the walls. Like Pharaoh walls it. Destroys Komo. Jesus. It actually does really good right now, I believe. But I'm pretty sure I'm blanking on some walls. Destroys Corviknight, destroys Clef. Actually, Azu might be some heat, low key. The really only thing that walls it is Ferrothorn, unless I'm missing something, which I usually am. What else? What else? So like right off the bat, I can't think. Pex. Yeah, actually Pex. Yeah, Pex and Pharaoh. So it's gonna find a way to break it, or well, it can break Pharaoh with superpower, I guess. But I mean, if you're running Azu, you should like definitely find a way to kill Pex. But yeah, Azu is probably gonna be band or belly gem. So it's gonna be like play rough, jet. Um, what else? Superpower, and then waterfall, and then like obviously the sub belly gem is probably gonna be um maybe like a berry, some shit sub belly drum, jet and play rough probably. So yeah, that's it for Azu. Another great breaker. Like I said, the only things that check it are Pharaoh and Pex, which is going to be very, very interesting. And it checks Volcarona as well with priority, which is amazing. Anything that checks Volk is great. So yeah, now let's just move on here. Let's go on the list. Really, really like Azu, honestly. Toad gonna be another rain setter. My God, rain's gonna be crazy as well. I mean, it just gives it another option to set rain. Don't really want to cover Polytoad too long though, because it just sets up rain. But Polytoad, another great rain setter. So yeah. So Caesar, one of my favorite mons of all time, like just in general. But let's go over Caesar real quick. So Caesar can run a multitude of sets. Banded, we can run SD with lefties, stuff like that. Technician, obviously, bullet punch is gonna be crucial because not a lot appreciates a bullet punch. Like obviously the obvious walls such as Pharaoh, this gets superpower as well. Pex actually walls this, so Pex is gonna be another great mon. Slowbro, no, Slowbro doesn't wall it because bug moves. So probably bullet punch. Like I'm not gonna give you guys like an exact set, just like the moves that you might see on it. Like bullet punch, SD, definitely roost. Just to get recovery. U-turn. Does it get pursuit? Wait, I don't think pursuit exists. Yeah, pursuit does not exist in this gen. What else? Like I said, superpower. I think roost is mandatory. You get that stab U-turn for momentum. I really, really like that. Gets knockoff as well, so that's actually gonna be fire. So yeah, Caesar, a really, really good threat. Kind of slow. So you gotta work around that. Kind of get it in like cleanly and pivot accordingly. But Caesar is still a great mon if you can get like a free knock on it or some great priority and handy for like the late game. So yeah, Caesar, another great pick, another great mon that will impact the metagame in a certain way. So Skarm, I feel like it's gonna be the same role with Corviknight. Let's look at Skarm though. But the thing is with Skarm, it gets great hazards. So like Spike, Rocks. So I could see like a double hazard type thing, Whirlwind as well. But yeah, that's basically what Skarm does. It does the same thing every gen. Pretty much does the same thing as Corviknight, but I think Corviknight's a lot better. But those defenses are pretty high, honestly. So yeah, probably Spike, Stealth Rock, Roost, or some bullshit. Whirlwind. Maybe even Braybird, because like what Corv does. It's gonna be like functioning kind of like Corv, I guess. So Skarmory is gonna do the same thing as it does every gen and just be a physical wall. So let's just move on here. Another thing that catches my eye, Kingdra. I really, really like Kingdra because it just adds some more rain abusers, which is great. Like you can never have too many rain abusers. Great to see some variety in rain teams. So probably swip some Life Orb. Does this get any setup moves? Like I'm not too well versed with Kingdra. Gets pulls Draco, obviously. Probably even Specs with Kingdra might be fire. With Swift Swim. Scald. What else? Gets Flash Cannon. That's interesting. Deal with fairy types. Clear Smog. Blizzard's cool. But like Draco Ice Beam. I'm probably saying like Draco Ice Beam. Flash and probably Scald, honestly. What else does it get? Because I know like some of the usually useless moves are like great, but I don't see any right here. Yeah, I do not see any that are worth in my opinion. But like I said, Kingdra, a great Swift user. Oh, it gets Hurricane. Yeah, it gets Hurricane. I just remembered that. Forgot to mention that, but it gets Hurricane. So that's probably gonna be the last move. Scald, Draco, or does it get Surf? Yeah, it definitely gets Surf. Yeah, Surf or Hydro, depending on how you want to go about that. Or Scald. Then stab Draco, Ice Beam, and then probably, like I said, Hurricane. So yeah, that's it for Kingdra. I don't want to spend too much time on Kingdra. Blissey, same thing as Chansey. Don't really want to get into that. Kind of redundant. Tangrowth. No, actually, no, Mag first. Let's go Mag. Magnezone at least. Not Magearna. Yo, what the hell? If Magearna was in this shit, crazy. Magnezone. Damn, I cannot type. So, like I said, the only thing that zone traps is Corv. Honestly, like that's it. Let me check though. Like it traps other steel types, obviously, but it can't really like take advantage of that because no HP fire. It does get press, however, but I don't know if that's a reliable way to deal with Pharaoh, especially since Pharaoh gets bulldoze, so that's kind of scary, honestly. Um, but yeah, Trap's core pretty much that's it. So like a specs set with like T-Bolt Volt. Let's see, T-Bolt, Volt, Flash, and then I don't even know what the last move is, honestly, bro. Cause like usually it's HP Fire here, but maybe oh, it gets Teleport as well. Interesting. That could be great actually, like as the last move. But yeah, I feel like just the first three moves and like teleport's just a random move, but I did not know it got teleport, which is great. So zone, a great way to deal with Skarm and Corviknight, but they might start running Shed Shell or some bullshit, but who knows. Except for zone, like I said, Steel Trapper does the same thing every gen. So let's move on to Tang. Now Tang was the one revealed during the trailer, which I didn't know was gonna get, didn't know it was gonna return actually. So let's look at Tang. Cannot wait for Tang. He's gonna stop Zeraora for sure, but tanks a lot of things with the variety of sets it gets, or it runs at least. Like you got Helmet. First of all, you got Helmet with like Leech, Sleep, shit like that, or you can run AV, which is even greater. I like AV a lot, bro. This is two premier sets that I really enjoy from Tango. Checks a lot of things, bro. Like I said, checks Zeraora. Like if you run Rocky Helmet, can check shit like Conk. Like pretty much any offensive threat, any fighting, anything that it resists. Honestly, like Grass is a great defensive typing in my opinion. Can hit it like hard with a knock as well. Well, not hard, but you know, knocking off an item's always great. Plus with the broken ability regenerator, you're gonna see a lot of regenerator cores, which is gonna be even dumber once it comes out. So, damn, I'm just interested to see what happens within the metagame. So can't wait for Tang. I'm definitely excited this came back. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go for the next one that I want to talk. What else is coming back? Okay, Volcarona now. I think Volk's going to be a problem. Somewhat of a problem, at least. Definitely ways to deal with it, but I think the set for Volk's going to be... Oh, not Volcanion. Fuck, no. Hell no. Definitely Quiver Dance with mandatory boots. With the addition of boots, it makes your biggest weakness non-existent. So, like, that's just crazy. So rocks don't mean shit to this. So you can just switch it in, set up a Quiver Dance. I think you want to ditch Bug Buzz because, like, okay, obviously you want like any fire move. Like this can be any fire move, but I'll just say Fire Blast. Probably Flamethrower though. Fire Blast. You can run Giga. For Primarina, you can run what's it called? Psychic for Pex. My bad, you guys. Psychic for Pex. And I feel like this will, under rain, this will be fire as well with Hurricane. So you might see something like this. Hurricane is great with Volcarona. Hits super hard. 110 base power, which is always great. And making it 100% accurate during rain. As well as setting it up if you want it bulky, like bulky Volcarona back then. It's going to be great. Oh shit, what happened? It's going to be great. Really like Volk. Going to be meta defining for sure. Very interesting how it deals with things. Deals with Pex, like I said, Primarina. What else? Like Slowbro, if you want to use Bug Buzz, but you got Giga as well. But I feel like Bug Buzz is good as well. It's just, I don't know, Bug Buzz doesn't really hit much, like honestly. Only thing it really hits is like Slowbro, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Giga does as much as well. And Slowbro is usually running Fizz Def anyway, so Volcarona gonna be a big threat. Finally, bro, cannot wait. I really love Volk, one of my favorite bug types of all time for sure. So just move on. Talonflame. I've seen a lot of people talk about Flame as well. Some people are hyped for this. I feel like it's gonna have a niche, but especially with boots, it's gonna have a great niche with it. But I don't know, just the nerf. Thinking back way back then when they nerfed Gale Wings and shit like that. But it's definitely gonna have a niche for sure, like 100%. But it's not too defining in my opinion. It's gonna be solid. So I don't really want to go into that. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we got Lycanroc. Just something I want to mention. It just checks Volk very well, but I don't think it's going to be OU. Let's look at Lycanroc. I know it checks Volk just because of the fact that it has priority rock move, which is always great. And you can like run a band with Sand Rush, which is great. Like sand teams are getting very popular. And this thing's incredibly fast as well, so it's usually outspeeding everything, so you can run anime on it as well. You could even run SD. Does it get SD? Yeah, it gets SD, so maybe under sand I can see something, like some potential. But, you know, a Cell Rock's another great move just for Volk, but other than that, I don't know. Like Lycan Rock's whatever, but it has some potential. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's it for the notable mons that I'm excited to come back. Wait, new moves? Hold up. I was about to end the video here. Grassy Slide. Wait, well, let me read this. I haven't even seen this. Yo, this is on the spot. Learning something new. Jungle Healing. User Raps is fun. Oh, I think this is the one that Zarude has. Heals Pokemon, whatever. Wicked Blow. Oh, we don't know the base power. So, standard critical hit moves. Interesting. Burning Jealousy. This move creates a pool that damages all opposing Pokemon. Okay. VGC or whatever. This move lets the user hit first if grassy terrain. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure Rillaboom's gonna have this. Do you think Bulu will have this? I don't know. Shell Side Arm. Isn't this the one that Slowbro has? The Galarian Slowbro? This move may poison the opponent and inflicts damage based on. Oh yeah, I remember it hits like whatever hits harder. So interesting. I don't know what to say about these moves. I just found that out. But in terms of the mon, that's all I wanted to cover. Just how they're gonna affect the metagame. Not too many, like I said, but definitely some meta-defining mons in this one. Like I'll say Azu. What's it called? Volcarona. Definitely Volcarona. Tangrowth, Chansey, Slowbro, like some great mons, and even like some mons that I didn't cover that could be like a niche pick, but I'm not really too hyped on that or sold on it. But yeah, that's it for the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed another DLC video. I know, but I'm really hyped for DLC coming up. It's coming very soon, you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.